Hey guys, Josh here, and welcome to another video in our 500 drops from series. This one is 500 drops from Abyssal Demons. Well, where do I start with these guys? A lot of you would have possibly killed them back when they were essentially good money makers if you're getting 4 mil a pop for a whip. I know I did back a few years ago. However, at 80k for a whip now, they are not great at all. I won't muck around. The video is also going to contain the Slayer mask, the mask of the Abyss and Helm of Warping, I think it is, that it transforms into, but we'll cover that after the loot. Speaking of which is right here. So, not really too shit hot, to be fair. So it's a mask down there, of course. But charms wise, 10% golds, less greens, 1 in 3 roughly crimsons, and not enough blues to make it worth your while. Loot wise, for the herbs, I used herbicide, so that pretty much wiped out a lot of the herbs. I just kept the dwarf weeds and the lantern dimes. And other than that, really, it's just some teeth, a few runes, some rune items, pure essence, and the treasured whip. Treasured is a bit of a stretch, but anyway. Sorry, I'll just lock the screen, that's getting annoying. Price check it. Oh, Torstal, it's 30k for a Torstal seed, not really worth mentioning anymore. I killed them using momentum and magic. I used blood barrage because you get teleported all over the show. Blood barrage is good as you're moving around, you end up picking up other abyssal demons, and they all end up attacking you, and you just auto retaliate, and it ends up being pretty AFK. Every now and again, you just got to click a few to get them on you, but it wasn't actually too bad. And doing that, I killed 240 an hour with magic momentum, which wasn't too bad. So obviously that makes the 500 kills, take 2 hours, which isn't. It's not too bad. I mean, money wise, rubbish. 530k from 2 hours worth of loot, not really worth bothering with. But you can see why people whips used to be 4 mil. 2 hours work, you've got at least 4 mil there, so it's 2 mil an hour. And you can, whips were good. That's why people in 07 pretty much got Slayer out of the way quickly to get those whips and sell them. But they've of course been superseded by a lot of other items now. A lot of weapons, I should say. So loot wise, that pretty much wraps it up. Nothing great. I'm not sure. I think the whip drop rate is about 1 in 500-ish. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like I said, it's not expensive enough to really get too worried about whether you get one or not. So I will move on to the mask now. If I exit out of that. Okay, that was weird. If we put that on. Now, this mask, the Mask of the Abyss, takes 900 kills to upgrade. So if we go at the same rate, 240, 250 an hour, you're looking at a maximum of 4 hours, and that's momentum. I don't know if, fast using abilities and all that or whatever, but it took me, a little under 4 hours. Like all the other Slayer masks, check kills and yells it above your head. It also has a teleport to the areas where you can kill them. Now, if you have a current Abyssal Demon Slayer Task, Kuradal option will also be one of the teleport options. But yeah, that only comes up as you can only go into Kuradals if you have a specific task. It'll come up if you do. Now, if we change the look, that is the Helm of Warping. I reckon it looks pretty cool. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 people walking around in them. it's sort of just going to go on my collection of content whore items, having head trimmed completionist. So I don't really think I'll be wearing it around. But it's not the worst looking, but it's not the best looking, let's leave it at that. It does look pretty badass. And like all the other Slayer helms, it comes with an emote. So we'll zoom out a bit, check that out. Transform. That's not a bad emote. I still don't know why they decided to make you do that little chicken teapot dance thing at the end. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Bit of a head scratch and you're done. So, yeah, there's the Helm of Warping. I'm sure a lot of you may have got the mask from Square of Fortune. A lot of you probably just destroyed it and leave it with Diango. But I don't know if this would have changed your mind, whether that emote can justify spending several hours killing 900 of them. You be the judge. Let me know if you have, let me know if you haven't, whatever. So all in all, 500 drops was pretty much mediocre, and the mask ain't too bad. So I guess we'll leave it at that, guys, and until next time, take care.